I was in this big friend group, this big social circle of like 20 people, and one day I was sitting in front of all of them. 10 of them were swearing at me, shouting bad words, shouting my bad traits, my worst, darkest sides of me. They were shouting at my face, and the other 10 was like neutral, and they were supportive of me. They're like, what the fuck's happening? Rowan, this is not you. You're not a bad person. This is not something that I'm proud of, that I will advertise about myself to everyone. But it has happened to me. But if you ask me, if I would rather be the person who is disliked by people for who I am, or liked by people for who I'm not, I would rather choose to be disliked by people. I would rather choose to be sweared at again by half of the gang that I was in. So do you know the feeling of like, if you're looking at a group of people, maybe there's 4 or 5, there's this cool guy, there's this noisy guy, there's this funny guy, there's all types of people, and there's the quiet guy. The quiet guy is like trying so hard to please everyone, trying to make everyone like him by agreeing with everyone's point, by not trying to be noisy, by not trying to interrupt anyone. You're trying to please everyone to the point that you're not being yourself. If you look at this kind of guy in the distance, you would pity him. And if it's you, I would feel bad for you, because being yourself is much more than just seeking attention from people. Being yourself is much more than that. It's about living to your truest potential. It's about being the most purposeful of your life. It's about doing the things that you actually want, no matter what people think about it, no matter what people would say to you, no matter what people would judge you about it. It might sound really confusing and vague, so I want you to imagine this. Imagine a magnet. This magnet, it repels some people, but it also attracts people. There is this balance. You cannot attract people without repelling others. And then imagine an unmagnetic material, like plastic, like paper, like wood. This material, it does not attract anything, but it does not repel anything. It's just there, lying there without anyone noticing, with everyone ignoring it when they walk past it. Which one would you rather be? Would you rather be a magnet that, even though sometimes it repels other people, it attracts the people that it actually wants to be with? Or would you be like the paper, the wood, the plastic that no one cares about at all in this life, no one cares about in society? You would rather be the magnet, right? So this is how you're gonna achieve it. You're gonna be authentic, you're gonna be genuine, you're gonna be honest about every thought that you have. And I'm not telling you to like be an asshole. Sometimes you have those thoughts that you know you cannot say to people, like you see a fat person and you call them fat. No, because you have to be polite as well, but be authentic, be real. Don't try to like disrespect your own opinions just to please other people, like, you know what I'm saying? When you depolarize people, when you're unmagnetic, when you try to please everyone, you please no one, you bond with no one, you have no true connections. You know why? Because no one truly knows who you are, no one knows the real you, and that's why they don't have something to trust, they don't have something to connect with, there's nothing to connect with. But here's what happens if you become polarizing, if you become authentic and real to people. You say some things that might offend some people, like men need to work hard just to like compete with other men to get the women that they want. Some people will look at you and think, fuck you man, the world is not like this kind of place where everyone's trying to hurt each other. But that's your beliefs, right? And guess what happens if someone else has the same belief as you? The guy will be like, oh yeah, that's real, bro. They'll dap you up and he'll be like, yeah, that's real. Yeah, I trust you now because you have your own opinion that actually matches with mine. That's what will happen when you're polarizing. You will attract the people that are close to you, the people that you actually want to be with, the people that has the same opinions as you. So you right now, what you're doing is you're trying to please the people that you don't even want in your life. Do you hear how stupid that sounds, right? The person who is polarizing, the person who actually says what he wants to say, he's the kind of guy that will say, no, I'm not gonna let any other guy talk to my girl, I'm not gonna let any other guy fuck my girl. While the person that's depolarizing, well, you might be this kind of person that you agree with everyone. You are the guy that will let another man fuck your girl just to avoid conflict, just to make the world peaceful. I hope that struck something in you. Sorry for bringing this weird example up, but that was what's happening when I was in that big social circle of like so many people. I was so depolarizing. I was trying to make everyone happy, even though at that time I'm not the kind of loser that no one respects, but I was still trying to please everyone. I was still okay with being in this group of people that doesn't go to the gym when I asked them to go to. When they were doing things that were unproductive, I was just following them blindly. That is the depolarization that I'm talking about. And once I finally said that these people are immature, not in a disrespectful way, not in a way that I'm trying to hurt them or anything, but when I was polarizing, when I truly be authentic to myself, the people who are actually mature understood me and they loved me more. And I was connecting with the people that really were on my side more. And I left half of that friend group, which really wasn't a bad thing because I get to focus on myself more. I get to focus on my studies, my career. I was building this YouTube channel even more purposefully. When it's down to the real moments, when your real friends are asking for you, be there for them. Connect with the real people that you really connect with. You're not being yourself if no one dislikes you. to you joining us on this journey of self-improvement. Our future is bright.